Hi, it's Jenny with Jenny's Wreath Boutique, and in this video, I'm going to share with you my latest wholesale haul. I recently showed a story on Instagram showing my recent delivery. It was just one of the 3 orders that I have here, and so many of you were like, Jenny, do an unboxing, show us what you got. So here I am, showing you what I got. This was an interesting year buying wholesale for me. There was a snowstorm happening when I was supposed to go to the Dallas market in January. So my flight was canceled a couple times, so I ended up not going. And that is where I was going to plan for Christmas, fall and Christmas this year. And so I didn't actually get to go to that. So I did order stuff online, not as much as I normally would have. And a lot of it was just guessing. And then also this year with, the things with trade going on, a lot of deliveries were delayed and things like that. So it's just been an interesting year, a little different for buying wholesale, but that's okay. We're getting through it. All that to say is the stuff I got here is kind of filling in the gaps from what I ordered back in January. Once I went to the Dallas market in the summer, I made some last minute purchases for fall and Christmas. Some of my fall and Christmas order that came in later than it was supposed to. So, and I actually still have more coming, but I wanted to show you because I do have quite an assortment here. And so it's really fun. So let's just get into it. Let me show you what I got. And of course, before we start, I have a free cheat sheet of my favorite places to get supplies, both retail and wholesale. And that list is updated now. There have been some changes with who I buy from and store closings. I've added some other retail options for you that have been really great for wreath makers that offer a lot of these things that I get wholesale in the retail stores. So I hope this is interesting. And yeah, after you watch this, let me know what your favorite item is. First, I'm going to show you a few Halloween things I got. So the first one is a little messy. That's the one downside. It's a messy one. Flocked pine bundle, a black flocked pine bundle. While I love it, it's got such a fun texture. It's so it kind of looks mossy, has a little bit of sparkle in it. So I thought that'd be really fun for a Halloween wreath. The next item I got for Halloween, this was just too fun. I saw this online and it was just too cute. So it's this little hanging skulls. I know, but how cute are they? Just these little hanging skulls. I know. So I've got a couple different ideas for this in my head. Can't wait to show you. I love this. This is the glitter eucalyptus hanging bush. So it's black, it's glittery. So again, a little messy, but isn't that gorgeous, the hanging? Oh, this would make a beautiful cascading wreath, which is my plan for this. That's what I got for Halloween. I have some other things too that I'm going to use, but those were the main new things I got. All right, next, this glittered seed spray. I love these. They're like a bronzy color. This would work great for fall and Christmas, which I love double duty. So, and I think the quality is really good. Beautiful textures. One of my favorite things to do when I'm looking at wholesale is buy things that are interesting, unique, give lots of texture, things that it's harder to find at retail. So this is one of those. I love it. For fall, I got these berry picks. The color is brick, but they just look like big fat rose hips, which I love. These actually look like the size of the rose hips I have in my front yard, which I picked them and used them in a foraged Christmas wreath last year, which is up here on my YouTube channel. But these look very similar in size. I think they're so fun. Such a fun natural texture to use. Birch. I love birch. I love these. These are a little bit less shiny than the ones I have. But I love the color. They're so perfect for fall. This is such a great fall filler. So I had to restock. And I should be getting these up in my shop soon, hopefully by the time you see this. And I've got some plans for this. And if you're in my VIP group, you have seen these already, and they are in my shop. But these are the moss spray. I love them. They give such a fun mossy texture. I love them. Like, what a fun, unique thing. And I think this can work great for late summer, for fall, or Halloween if you wanted to make kind of a creepy-ish Halloween wreath. Last year I made a Beetlejuice inspired wreath. This would look really cute in that. I also have these little fern things in like a burgundy texture. I love them. I love that color. It's so beautiful. So got lots of these. Another berry. These are like a burgundy color, a rose hip. I call them berries, but they're another rose hip in that burgundy color. You also get a lot of textured items. So fun. These are, I can't pronounce what they're called, but they look like thistles to me. So they're like a little mauve color, soft pink and beige, really cute for texture. And then something that I wouldn't normally buy, but these look very natural and it's a big trend right now. I saw them in Christmas trees, I saw them in fall, but definitely big for spring too. So these would work for fall because of the colors I got, but also for spring. So butterflies. I love these because they have those pretty fall colors, but also works for spring too. So I'm going to use them for either one. But look how realistic they are. So natural. I only make very natural inspired wreaths, and usually the bug trend and all of that looks very cutesy, but not very realistic. But I think these look really realistic. They're so beautiful. So, and their little bodies are mossy and the twigs look really, I just love them. And you can kind of move them around so they'll go really well and blend in with your wreath. They'll be kind of a fun surprise. So kind of excited about these. And I also got them in like a cream color. I couldn't decide, so I got both. There's also really colorful versions of these, but I really like this more soft, neutral vibe, especially for fall, if I'm going to use these in fall. Pretty. Let me know what you think of these, yay or nay. I am surprised, but I actually really love them. Who knew? Okay, and the next ones could go for fall or Christmas. And these are like a gold eucalyptus spray. Aren't they beautiful? I just love these. And then another one, it's a different kind of gold, a little bit of a bigger leaf, but really, really pretty. These are right next to each other, and I thought they would be so pretty together. Love that. For my Christmas orders, I actually got a lot of it about a month ago, so that's not a new development. I got about a third of my order, which were my basics, so I was very happy. My Norfolk pine, my cedar, and then my juniper. Oh, is that not the most gorgeous juniper? Actually, most of my wholesalers carry this in some form, but I got the one from my favorite that gives me the lowest price because I buy the most from them. But I really stocked up on these because they go so well, so many different designs, and I sell the stems in my shop. So not only do I use them a ton, a lot of you like to get them from me because they look so real. I love these. Next, I'm actually going to save the best one for last. You're going to love it. It's my favorite new thing this year. We'll get to that in a minute. I'll let you know when it's coming. Okay, this I was very excited about. This is one I found at market and it's perfect. It's a balsam fir, and I use these in my cascading Norfolk pine wreaths that are very popular, but I like to add in other textures. And the wholesaler that I got my balsam fern from before sold out and they haven't restocked. They don't stock it anymore that I've seen. And so the fact that I could find a good replacement, I've gotten other replacements, but this is by far the best one and it's not expensive. So I was very excited about this. I got a ton of them. So this was a very exciting find for me. This looks just like one I pick in the forest when I made my foraging wreath. It looks the same, except this isn't going to turn brown in a few weeks. Now I have a lot of berries. I love berries, but I got another one. So I like this one because you can take it and get it into like a few different picks. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 berry cluster picks from this one stem. So I feel like you get a good amount, or you can leave it together and just make something really big. But for the purposes that I use these for, you get 4 different picks. So I really love this. And now my absolute favorite thing that I got. I'm so excited these came in. I was worried I wasn't going to get them this year. This is my pepperberry bundle. Okay, this has like that blue spruce looking greenery and then these gorgeous blue pepperberries with little hints of gold on them. Isn't that beautiful? And each little bundle has 3 stems. These are my favorite new item this year. I love them. I have so many ideas, but I'm going to try and narrow it down to one. Which item of these was your favorite? Let me know. I'm really excited to show you what I do with all of these things. And then also, if you want a brand new free cheat sheet, linked in the description. If you've already grabbed the free cheat sheet, I'm going to email you the new one as well once I'm done with it. So you'll get that as well. Make sure if you've done that, you check your spam. So many of my emails end up in people's spam folders and they say, oh, I never got an email from you. It's always in their spam folder. So make sure you go in there, mark it as safe. Grab your free cheat sheet so you can know where all of these suppliers are and where you can find the most gorgeous lifelike florals for your own wreaths. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know which item was your favorite and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.